We are at Rustewinter Dam with the Junior National Bass Championship. It is the SA Championship where all the different divisions are competing. So follow us around. We are going to look out for the Northern Division, and we're going to follow that team. We're going to zoom in on them and we're going to chat to them about bass fishing. Why? Because we need to get more bassing kids on the water, and everybody out there, we invite you to be part of it. So Tinus van der Linde will be your contact person over the next couple of months where we run this series. We also want to say thank you to Tackle Cabin that makes this possible. Enjoy us on the water. Let's go find those kids and see what they can teach us about bass fishing.
You might have seen that competitive anglers often carry 8 to 12 rods on their boats, and it can seem quite intimidating. But it's actually not necessary for the beginner angler. With just 3 setups, you can fish almost every bass technique that you need to be successful in a competition. Often the many rods is just for alternative lures and to be able to try out lures quickly. But if you've got 3 setups, you are well covered for the wide range of techniques that are available, and I'll just run through those very quickly. The first, and this is often where beginners start, is a spinning setup, and what that consists of, it's a spinning rod, normally about 7 foot, and a spinning reel around 2,500 size for bass angling. And what this is used for in this 3-rod setup is for finesse fishing. So very light, it's a very sensitive rod for very light lures, for things like drop shots or Ned rigs, and so when you're fishing finesse, you'd be fishing with a spinning rod. The next rod in the setup is going to be also a 7-foot rod. It's going to be a medium weight, so a medium weighted rod, and this is used to fish light lures, typically weightless lures. So if you want to fish a very light lure, it's nice to fish a fluke or a junior fluke on a weightless rod, and you pair that with a bait caster. You can go crazy. Shimano has bait casters that run into many thousands of rands, but for a reasonable price you can get a good quality bait caster. There are a number of good quality bait casters on the market at a reasonable price. The final rig is just something that can handle slightly heavier lures, and that would be, I wouldn't go further than just getting a medium heavy. Also paired with a bait caster, you probably put on a slightly thicker line, so perhaps where you might have 12-pound line on your light rod or your medium rod for weightless, you might go up to a 15-pound line for your medium heavy setup. And this is really for bundu bashing. You'll do everything from fishing Texas, which is just a single weight with your hook, through to, I would use this in my arsenal to fish frogs, and the heavier lures as I'm attacking a competition. I personally fish with 3 rods, and I have been it's been very useful to me to only have those 3 options.